Hey everyone, welcome back. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you my makeup collection. Call it tiny but mighty. I wanted to make this video so that you could see where I'm starting from. I am not on any PR lists. I've been gifted a few items, but almost everything here I bought with my own money and things that I find very special to me as someone who enjoys makeup, enjoys collecting makeup, and just likes to talk about it. So although it may not be a huge amount, I hope that you guys get something fun from this and that you enjoy just watching this video. Alright, if you are new here, my name is Kinsey, and on this channel I deliver reviews, tutorials, and recommendations so that you can be more confident and have more fun when it comes to your makeup and skincare routine. If that sounds like something you would like, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos every Monday and Thursday. So I'm going to be showing you little clips of each of my products and an overview of my makeup collection as a whole. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so as you saw in the title, this is a beginner's makeup collection. This is not anything huge. What I'm going to do first is I'm just going to show you each kind of section and where I have my makeup set up at, and then go through the products. Here, as you can see, I have my lip glosses and lipsticks, including in these two drawers. And then I have my single shadows and a couple face products that wouldn't fit here. That wouldn't fit here in this bottom drawer. This is my face drawer for like powders and stuff. And then when I move over here, I have some more face products, some foundations, some primers. I have my mascaras, my eyeliners, my concealers, and then my eyeshadow palettes and my brushes. So this is not where I normally have my makeup set up, but it's normally my closet because we just don't have any room. So I put it out here just to show you guys. Alright, I will get started with my lipsticks. First I have this MAC Bullet lipstick in the color Chili. Not super crazy about the color, but I use it. Next, I have the Milk Makeup. This is their lip and cheek tint, and this is in the color Work. I like this when I'm going for like a more fresh makeup look. Next, I have two Luxe products from ColourPop. I have the Velvet. This Velvet one is in the color Dress, and then the the lip oil one is in the color Skinny Dip, and I really like this one. Here I have a Milani lipstick in the color Matte Naked. I like this one. It just doesn't stay forever, but I really like the formula of these. Next is the Almay Lip Vibes. I have one of these in the color Go Wild. Really like these. Great for when I'm going for more of a fresh look. I have this liquid cat suit from, I think this is Wet n Wild, and this is in the color You Bare Naked. I only use this when a lipstick that I'm wearing is a little too much, and this will lighten it up just a little bit. I barely ever wear this, and it's very drying, so I have to be careful. One of these little Clinique square guys. This came in a little set that I think was in a gift set. This is in the color Bear Pop. I have this Essence lipstick that I really like. Oh, this is Nude lipstick. It's in the color number 5 Legendary, and really like this. Okay, next what I have to show you guys are these Beauty Counter lip glosses. I don't use them that often because there were 3 other ones that I had that I really liked. So these ones are just kind of here because they give a really nice hint of color, and they're fun just to pop on. Same drawer, I have this Mary Kay lip gloss that was gifted to me. I've never used it before. Here I have some Stila matte lipsticks. These came in a little gift set, and they were a gift from a good friend. So I love to use these when I'm looking for a more glam look, and when I'm looking for a more glam look and I just want to amp it up a little bit. Here I have just a regular Stila lipstick, and this is in the color Coke Wheel. I really like this. I like the tone of it, and yeah. Here I have two NYX matte lip liners. I have one in the color Sandstorm and one in the color Pale Pink. Lastly, this looks so gross, but I use it all the time. It is the ColourPop So Juicy lip gloss, and it's in the color Cutie. It's like one of those lip plumpers, but it's not super lip plumping. I just enjoy it for the light color that it gives, and it's shiny. I'm moving on to smaller eyeshadows and single eyeshadows. Here I have the I have 3 of the e.l.f. bite-sized palettes. I have one in Cream and Sugar, one in Pumpkin Pie, and then this is Rosewater. My favorite is the Pumpkin Pie one. Here I have the Revlon Skin Lights eyeshadows, and I really like these when I'm going for a more fresh makeup look because they're very dewy. And I use this one as a highlight sometimes. Here I have 2 ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. I only have 2 of them, but this one is like my absolute favorite. This is in Cosmic Charge. My friend told me about this one, in love with this one. And then I also have the color Prickly Pear. It's a little more on the purple side. It's okay. It's not my favorite. This one definitely is. In an Ipsy bag, when I used to get Ipsy, I got this Tetris single eyeshadow in the color Block Party. I love this eyeshadow as like a topper. It's just so pretty to me, and yeah, it's just a really pretty glitter topper shadow. Another single shadow, if you want to call it that, is this Seraphine Botanicals loose powder eyeshadow. I got this in Ipsy as well, and it looks like this on the inside. Another really pretty brown, kind of bronzy color. I'm really into bronzy browns, if you can't tell. My last single eyeshadow, I've held on to this for quite a while. This is the Infallible eyeshadow in the color Amber Rush. To be completely honest, I'm not a huge fan of it on my skin tone, but it's so pretty. Like, it swatches so beautifully, and I love to like press it in. I don't know why, but it's so satisfying. So that is it for the lip products and eyeshadow products for like smaller eyeshadows. Now I'm going to move on to face products. Okay, these next 2 products are from Ipsy, from when I used to do Ipsy. This is from Bang Beauty, and this is a blush, and it is in the color Smoked Peach. I think it is so pretty. This is the Luna highlighter. And I didn't think I would like this because of the color, but I actually really do. It gives a very nice, obviously, highlight. And it's not super pink like it looks like. I think it's really pretty. Next, I have a mini size of the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Love this stuff. We'll definitely have to be getting a bigger one once I run out of this one. I just got this to try it out to see what the hype was all about. Here I have the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. This is in the color Natural, and I love the smell of this. It's a really nice bronzing powder. Here I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the color Ticket to Brazil. Here I have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in the color Caramel Toffee. As you can tell, I really like this yellow powder here. I love it to set my makeup. I have a Wet n Wild contour stick in the color Oaks on You. I have this really old L'Oreal True Match blush that I probably shouldn't have anymore. It's in the color Warm Shad, and I just love the color that it gives. Here I have Essence the blush in the color Beloved. Here I have a little mini Clinique palette. I think this was a collaboration with Vera. I don't know what that is, but I really like the blush in here. It's a pretty pink. Then I have this Paula Dwarf bronzer. It came in an Ipsy bag. I really like the tone of this bronzer. It's a nice cool tone. Here I have the Tarte Smooth Operator setting powder. Love, love, love this setting powder. Alright, here as a primer, I have the Luminous Putty Primer. And then I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. This stuff is pretty nice. I'm still getting used to it. I'm not sure how much I like this yet. Another highlighter I have is the Wet n Wild I'm So Lit highlighter. Love this loose setting highlighter if you haven't heard me talk about it before. It's just so finely like pressed, and I probably talk about it too much, but so shimmery and pretty. Alright, some of my just like, oh, I still have highlighter all over my fingers. Sorry about that. This is from my Rare Beauty baby collection that I have going on. I really want to get her melt melt blushes, but this is her liquid blush in the color Joy. Absolutely love this stuff. Takes very little to get a lot of payoff, and I love it. This was a little sample I got, but I keep it because I do like this color. It's in the color Grace. It's another liquid blush. This is her foundation, and this is in the color 210N. It's a little dark for me, actually quite a bit dark for me right now in the dead winter, so I don't wear it right now, but I do like the finish of it. It's a very natural finish. Lastly, from Rare Beauty, I have her Always an Optimist primer. Really love this primer. Whoa. Really love this primer. It gives a beautiful, fresh, like glowy finish to the skin. Next, moving on to some ColourPop face products, I have the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. And this stuff smells so good. Has a very fine mist. I really like it. An amazing foundation right here from ColourPop. It is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I highly recommend this one. It is in the color Light 45W. I have this foundation right here from Believe Beauty. It is in the color Linen, and it is way, way, way too light for me. I think I use it a little bit for under the eyes to help brighten up under the eyes, but other than that, I don't use this very often. My favorite foundation right here is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the dewy kind. I just love this. Love the love the finish that it gives, and it's $5. Here I have the Mary Kay Matte 3D Foundation. I've never used this before because it was a gift to me, and the color is just way too dark for me right now. It is in the color Beige Neutral 200. I think this summer I can use this. Maybe if I mix it with just a little bit lighter, it will be usable in the summer, so I can try it out. I haven't opened it yet. I have two other primers right here. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer and the Believe Beauty Radiantly Primed Primer. This one feels like a dupe for the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist primer, and then this one feels like a dupe for the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Gripping Primer. To be honest, I'm not sure what order I'm doing here. I'm just kind of pulling stuff out of my makeup. Here I have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and I love this stuff for under my eyeshadow. Just depends on what kind of eyeshadow I'm using though. Sometimes it can not mix well, I feel like. I don't know how I feel about it fully all the time. Okay, a concealer that I have is the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer with Satin Finish. I have the color Fair Beige, and I love this concealer. I think it's great. Another concealer that I love to use on more natural makeup days is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Mine is in the color Tin Fair. Here I have the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I put this under my concealer sometimes when my eyes are super dark underneath. So this can be helpful. Okay, mascaras. Mascara is like one of my favorite things. Here I have the Lash Sensational Waterproof Mascara. I'm not a huge fan of waterproof, but I have a couple of them. Here is my L'Oreal Paris Unlimited Mascara. I don't mind this one. Definitely not my favorite, but it's useful. I have the Milk Kush Mascara. I love this for a natural day. Maybe when I'm not going out and doing anything, but I'm just maybe filming or something, because it can be pretty flaky, but I love the effect that it gives my lashes. This mascara right here was so disappointing for me. I love the packaging and I love the idea behind it. Just didn't give me the length I was looking for. It's the Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. If you're interested in a more fuller review of mine in this one, you can check out this video that I link up here. Alright, my top two mascaras in my collection. The first one is my CoverGirl Exhibitionist Mascara. This gives me such beautiful, natural looking lashes. It doesn't flake, and it doesn't get like dry and clumpy, but it is slightly dry. That's hard to explain. It's slightly dry enough to build up some good volume, but it doesn't look super clumpy at all, really. I really like this. I've had for forever. These are the Maybelline Define a Line eyeliners. I like these because of how creamy they are and how blendable they are. If I want to kind of smoke them out a little bit, I like these ones. Here I have the NYX Professional eyeliner, and this is a retractable crown. This is just in the color brown. Here is my Essence Super Last Liquid Eyeliner in Matte Black. I do really like this when I'm trying to do a winged liner. or obviously like a liquid liner look, but I don't do that very often at all. So this doesn't get used too much. And my top mascara, if you don't know, is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Never found something I liked better than this. Tried so many high-end mascaras and don't like any of them, honestly, so this one beats them all. Next, I have two of these Precisely My Brow pencils. I keep this one right here because of the brush. I don't know why I have this one because they're both empty. Love Precisely My Brow pencils, but if you watched a recent video of mine, I talked about how I just can't find the right color for me, so I tried out the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, and this color seems to match my eyebrows really, really well, and I love the finish of this brow pencil. Next, I have this e.l.f. eyelash and eyebrow clear gel. I use this almost every single day just to set my brows, no matter if I fill them in or not. I just love this. For eyebrows, eyeliner, stuff like that, I have the e.l.f. Wow Brow in the color Taupe, and I like to use this when I am filling in my brows very, very slightly just to help give it a little bit more. Okay, lastly but not leastly is my favorite part of my collection are my eyeshadow palettes. Here I'll start off with, this is probably my least favorite of all of them. It is Summer in Saint Tropez, and it looks like this. But I still keep it because it does have really pretty colors in there. Just not my favorite performing eyeshadow palette. Next, I have this eyeshadow palette from Beauty Counter. I've had this for quite a while, and it's Clean Beauty, so I really like that. But I love, where did that, how has that never come out before? I love the colors in this one, and I feel like it performs pretty nicely. I don't care for this palette too much just because of the color performance, but I like the colors in it. It's the Morphine Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette. I've had this for a while, and I use it very occasionally. Alright, some ColourPop palettes. I have the Baby Got Peach palette from ColourPop. You've probably seen this all over the place. This palette from ColourPop, I feel like I don't see anywhere. Like, I feel like no one else bought this ColourPop palette. It's called A Flutter, and it looks like this. I really like this palette. I really like how the colors perform, and they're just fun colors. Next, I have the Ornate ColourPop palette. Looks like this. Very, very beautiful. Love this palette. This palette is like a collecting item and also just super cute, and I actually really do enjoy the colors in here. The Star Wars, Baby Yoda, child, whatever, cutest in the galaxy eyeshadow palette. Very pretty. It took me a while to jump on this bandwagon, but when I did, I understand why. This is probably my favorite ColourPop palette I've ever tried. Absolutely love this, love the colors. Cool tones just work really well on my eyes, I think, and this creates beautiful looks. Next, this is my first, like, super expensive, I say super expensive, like high-end eyeshadow palette that I've bought, and it is the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals palette. I fell in love with it when it first came out. Couldn't wait for it to come back in stock, and when it did, I bought it. And I love this one. I think more just because I was just so excited to get it. It's one of those where I'm like, it kind of helped me fall in love with makeup even more. Here is my most recent eyeshadow purchase. It is the Morphe 35C eyeshadow palette. If you haven't seen it, I just put a video up on using this eyeshadow palette. I am in love with this one. Super pretty, lots of fun looks you can create. Alright, well that is the end of the video. Comment down below if there are any makeup items that you've tried before or that you might have in your collection, and I would love to chat about those. If you like these kinds of videos, let me know. We could definitely do an update here in a few months, just for fun. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday for my Will I Buy It video. Have a great week.